let's make an old-fashioned dessert. My mama used to make this all the time growing up. This was a big hit at church homecomings, potlucks, holidays. Let's make a sock it to me cake in our greased bundt pan. And I greased the far out of this because we know me and bundt cakes, they stick. No matter how good of a pan I have or what kind of spray I use, they stick. I don't know. Anyways, first off, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Get you a mixing bowl. Get you a cake mix. I'm using Duncan Hines Butter Golden Cake Mix. Use all of this but 2 tablespoons. Get you a bowl, put 2 tablespoons of your cake mix and set it aside with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and some cinnamon, however much you want. Recipe calls for 2 teaspoons. I'm just gonna measure with my heart until my mama tells me to stop. And she's still not telling me to stop. So there. Then, this is optional, chopped pecans. You need a cup. I don't have a cup. I might have a half a cup in here. So I'm gonna use what I have because something is better than nothing. And we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna mix it up in a minute. So to the remainder of our cake mix, you're gonna add in 4 eggs. And don't ask me why I have 5. I guess I can't count today. I don't know. Do y'all like sock it to me cakes? I absolutely love them. I think they're delicious and I think they're really good at breakfast with a good old cup of hot coffee. So, cake mix, 4 eggs, 1 cup of sour cream. You know sour cream makes your cake so good and so moist. It's, as Carly says, delicioso. And then we're gonna add in 1/3 cup of water, 1/2 cup of oil. Let's mix it. All right, let's mix up our streusel filling. This is gonna go in the middle of our cake mix. It already smells delicious in here. And we're gonna put a simple glaze over this once the cake's cooled, which is just powdered sugar and heavy whipping cream. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, use milk, use half and half, use water. It does not matter at all. So, got my greased bundt pan. Let's pour half of our batter in here. Then, this is so beautiful when it comes out and you cut it. Take our streusel and just spread it all around the middle as evenly as possible. This is gonna be delicious, just delicious. There, now take the rest of your cake mix, pour it all on here as best as you can. Make sure you scrape that bowl. And just to make some of y'all happy, rubber spatula. Because sometimes I don't be using one. When I'm in a hurry, it just don't happen. All right, now, kind of cover that streusel as best as you can. I made a mess, but it don't matter. All right, sock it to me cake, 350, 40 to 55 minutes. Did y'all say a prayer for me? Look at that beautiful cake. Mine cooked for exactly 40 minutes on 350. I let it sit in my bundt pan for 15 minutes. Then I run my knife around the edges in the middle and it come out perfect. This is the first time in a long time, so thank you. So in my bowl, I got my icing a little too thin, but that's okay. And I'm out of powdered sugar. But I just did 2 cups of powdered sugar and a drop of milk. I thought I had heavy whipping cream, but I didn't. So what we're gonna do, since this is cooled, we're gonna glaze it. Then I'm gonna save some in my bowl for extra glaze on top because my kids like to soak theirs. This is beautiful, beautiful. All right. I love how it goes in the center of the bundt pan and it just gets all pretty. Look at that, look at that. Should we cut it? It's so pretty. I don't know if we should cut it or not. Yeah, let's cut it. We gotta take that bite in Amanda fashion. Oh. It's gonna be pretty in the middle too. I cannot wait to have this with coffee tomorrow morning. See your swirl? All right, now let's take that bite. It is moist, moist. Cheers. I'm getting the cinnamon, the nuts, the sour cream. This is I'm speechless. Got a little ice and happy. Look at that. Look at that swirl. So go make this homemade Sock It To Me cake. I'm gonna enjoy this. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Let me know if you've had this in the past or if you're gonna make it. I wish you could have some. All right, go love your family, and I love y'all.